Happy Friday morning to you. Here's a time lapse of what's happened in the last 24 hours in Northwoods and Sun Up Bowl. And big news, we've expanded the terrain on Vail Mountain just in time for Vail's 60th anniversary, which was yesterday. The party continues. We're going to let you know all about it on today's show. So Vail Valley Live starts right now. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live from our studios here at the Grand Hyatt Vail, just west of Lionshead. We've got Chair 20 that will give us access to the mountain right here. I'm nice and warm and cozy in the studio, but Megan Wright is going to be braving the elements to let us know what's going on over in Vail Village. We've sent her out to Bridge Street, and we're going to be talking to her throughout the show about all things going on, not only for Vail's anniversary celebration this weekend, but some of the excitement around different happenings around town. It's holiday season, so we just had the tree lighting last night at the Children's Fountain. So a lot to cover in this next hour. If you want to know what's going on, if you want to ask some questions, you can always do that by going to our Facebook page or our YouTube page, sign in, and you can ask us a question right live while we're doing the show. We do the show mornings 7:30 to 8:30 Mountain Standard Time, and then you can always watch us on Outside Television as well, and that's from 7:30 to 8:30. And then if you miss us, hey, just go back to Facebook or YouTube, type us in, and we'll be keeping you up to date on what's going on throughout the Vail Valley for today, December the 16th. 2022. So yesterday, a big day, December 15th in 1962 is when they opened up Vail Mountain, and they basically did it with the gondola, the four-person gondola that was by the company Bell. It was the Bell gondola that took you up to Midvale, and then from Midvale there was another lift that took you up to the top. And then they had a lift in the back open for you as well. So the back bowls were always a part of this plan. And so was Blue Sky Basin. When Earl Eaton, who's kind of designated as the finder of Vail, and then Pete Seibert was the founder, Earl knew this area very well. And he and Pete hiked up. He took Pete up and said, you know, you can't even see quite what's going on from the bottom. There's still a lot more. And when they saw the back bowls, and when they saw what could be eventually Blue Sky Basin, it was pretty magical. And then the dream was set into motion. So really exciting to think about these historical stories. The Vail Daily's got some good stories as well that right along with the birthday celebration. So keep it tuned there to find out more of what's going on. But hey, let's let you know what's happening with the forecast first, and then we'll bring it outside to Megan. So it is chilly this morning. Depending on which temperature model you look at, we're slightly above zero, we're below zero. It's going to be a cold one for Megan. We'll have to keep her running around. Currently up on the mountain, 10 degrees below zero for Beaver Creek and for Vail. At the base, we're hovering right around zero. Now, it's not going to really make it above zero till later on today, but you know, if you want to bundle up and if you probably ski and ride with a little more energy, maybe try some bump runs, some powder, you'll keep warmer. I like to take gondola runs on days like today because you stay a little bit warmer in the gondola. As for new snow, the system that we had yesterday didn't really produce much, and we knew that. That's what was predicted, just about an inch for both mountains in the last 24 hours. And we're going to see the sun finally today, but the temperatures not going to really reach much higher than the teens for today. And then for your Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have sunny to mostly sunny skies. Temperatures right around the mid-20s for Saturday, and we'll hop into the 30s for Sunday. Overnight, though, we're dropping back down into the single digits, maybe even some below zero temperatures. Monday, we'll see some sunshine as well, and then we might see a little bit more snow as we go into the rest of the week and into the holiday weekend. So it is definitely going to be a white Christmas. In fact, according to OpenSnow.com, can we pull that little map up there? Okay, so look at it. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're kind of calculating these totals that over a multi-day period, 6 to 10 days, we could get maybe another foot at Beaver Creek and a little over a foot at Vail. We were over 100 inches. In fact, Vail is at 120 inches for mid-December. This is boding well for a great season ahead. And then they did drop the ropes on China Bowl. Teacup Express, we're 62% open. Tier 9 is in there as well. Of course, the new lifts aren't open quite yet. We did that upgrade on Game Creek Bowl. That's lift number 7 from a 4-passenger chair to a 6-passenger chair. Not quite open yet. And then the brand new lift taking you out of Sundown Bowl. Not quite ready open yet. In fact, I think with the nicer weather, they're finally going to be able to get that helicopter in to do some work on it. The weather has just been so stormy. It's been hard to able to fly the helicopters. So I think that's predicted for Sunday. So we'll see if Mother Nature cooperates with this all. But all right, thank you, Outlets at Silverthorne, for this weather and mountain report. If you need some holiday shopping to cross off your list, you can do so over the outlets. Lots of different stores for all different ages and likes, and then you can get a big discount on a lot of your items. But let's take it outside to Megan and see what it really feels like out in the elements. Megan, are you staying warm?
Hi. Good morning.
Good
Happy
morning.
birthday, Vail.
Oh, I
So
know.
exciting.
It is 60
Yeah,
years.
I know. Can you believe it? So it just feels so young at the same time.
Yeah.
I am standing back over here by the 10th Mountain statue. I know you were here yesterday, but I personally had to give this statue a big hug. So that's why I wanted to come over here and start my morning with a hug. And so I just wanted to share a little more history, a little history lesson. That's what we're here for. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to kind of explain why this 10th Mountain Division is facing Riva Ridge, and
Okay.
that's the longest run that we have on the mountain. 4,000 4 miles. I'm sorry, 3,000 feet vertical.
Oh, wow.
So it's facing this direction to symbolize the trek that they had to make up to Riva Ridge and in Italy and defeat the Germans and win. So kind of
Yes.
special.
I know. It
Yeah,
is really neat when you think of that orientation and the stories that go along with it. And Riva
yeah,
Ridge, the Battle of Mount Belvedere, very pivotal moments in World War
yeah.
II. And it's so amazing that a lot of those 10th Mountain Division soldiers came back after the war and really shaped the outdoor industry, especially the ski industry. You know, the 10th Mountain Division was the winter warfare unit in the U.S. Army. They really didn't have anything like it. And then, can you believe that they were like 15,000, 16,000 people training at Camp Hale,
I
just
know,
south of
right?
here?
I
Yeah,
know. And it's Vail's created by skiers, constructed by skiers, produced by skiers for skiers.
yeah,
So we are lucky to enjoy this beautiful mountain.
yes,
And as Meredith mentioned yesterday, the history tours on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 o'clock. And that's run by Ron Mooney pretty much. And he has quite a resume himself. He has covered 6 Olympics. He was a sports anchor back in the day. So he's a great, great man. And so that's kind of a fun experience for everybody to walk through the Vail Village to learn all about the history. It's about 60 minutes, maybe 75 minutes. But there's also the Legacy Tour. Have you been on that one?
no.
On
So
top of
tell me
Tier
about
4,
this
the
one.
Legacy Hut?
Yeah, yeah. What's that one?
Yeah. Okay, so that's kicking off next Tuesday, December 19th, and that's Kim Ryder's actually going to lead that one.
Okay.
So the Legacy Hut is up of Gondola 1, and then you take Chair 4, which I always go by the numbers, but
Yeah.
Mountaintop Express. And when you get to the top of Chair 4, you're going to go to Legacy Hut. Definitely check it out. It's a museum in itself. They have a timeline of Vail, and then she will take you on all different runs and tell you about why they named certain
Yeah.
runs the way they did. It's really fascinating. It's about a 2-hour free tour. It's offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, you're showing up some pictures.
Yeah.
And if you can't make it on a Tuesday and Thursday for the actual tour, just go check it out. It's open every day. It's beautiful. She
I
did a
love
great, great job.
I love those vintage pictures and
Oh,
just a
no.
walk through history and to see how different it was way back then. Oh, it's
I
just
know.
amazing to
So
think what they were
cold
able
back
to
then.
do.
we're lucky. We've got, Gore-Tex and everything. Could you imagine
No,
opening day?
I
Actually,
know.
opening day was free too. It was a free
Yes,
day for skiers.
yes,
That's
and
kind of cool.
that is neat. And then that first season, just $5 for a lift ticket, and a lesson at that time was $6.50. So my how
Yeah.
times have changed.
I know, right? I know. And if you stayed at the lodge, I believe, oh gosh, what was that? I think it was like $10, and you got breakfast and lodging and dinner, and you got a gondola ride,
Yeah, yeah, a
a
package
lift ticket.
deal. Yeah, and then I heard that
Yeah,
the lodge at Vail and then the Vail Village Inn were the first two hotels that were kind of ready that first season. Everything was happening
yeah,
at once. And then Megan, I also heard that Bell Gondola Company in Switzerland, so they when they were looking through and finding out like when the shipments were coming in. Well, they had the opening day as in February of 1963. So they were calling and they're like, no, 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 no. And, the Swiss were like, oh, we didn't make a mistake. There's nothing wrong. So they were literally calling all sorts of shipyards and getting things rerouted on barges and everything. Because they're like, no, no, we're not opening in February. We're opening in December. And the way it
yeah.
all
Talk
came
about
together,
stress.
it somehow
Yeah.
pulled
They didn't even have
together.
time to celebrate. They were just stressing to get it open, and they did. And there was actually more people riding the gondolas just to have the experience than actual skiers. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I was so excited. I mean, it's not just a birthday; it's a birth season for all of us.
It really is. Yeah. And we're going to be
Yeah.
seeing this kind of, sprinkled through the 60th anniversary all throughout the season. Have you seen the 60th anniversary car? Have you seen that?
No, no, no. Actually, I'm going to work my way up Bridge Street, and I'm
Okay.
going to, stop by the red line, go check out the gondola, and see if I can see it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited to see. I haven't seen it
I
yet,
I saw
but I
gondola
will be
car
looking for
number
it.
50. I saw the golden car number 50. That was
Okay.
Vail's anniversary present when they built Gondola 1 10 years
Yeah.
ago in 2012. But it'll be cool. Yeah, I can't wait for you to see Gondola, the 60th anniversary car. So perfect. Well,
60.
Megan, we'll let you kind of warm up and get rolling around. I know that's a little chilly out there this morning. We're looking at temperatures hovering around zero and even colder up on the mountain. So if you are going to be enjoying the lifts when they open at 9 o'clock at Vail, 8:30 over at Beaver Creek, dress warm today. You're going to want the hand warmers, mittens, a lot of base layers, the insulating layers, maybe even a down vest. Make sure you have some socks, smart wool socks, something with a smart fabric, not cotton. Cotton is going to get sweaty and it's going to stay that way. And if you need to invest in boot heaters, maybe a little early holiday present, do so. It can make a big difference on days like today. But we'll let you know more about the weather. We're also going to fill you in on what made headlines in today's Vail Daily, road reports, and more. So stay tuned to Vail Valley Live.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you an amazing place called the Colorado Welcome Center. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns and things to do right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, pick up your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and a rewards program too. See you soon.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery is kind of a one-stop shop. We have everything in-house.
We have cast techs, MRI machines, x-ray of course right at the clinic, physical therapy right at our clinic.
I'm going to get to the bottom of what your diagnosis is with all the resources we have, and that's what we do.
All right, time now to find out what made headlines in the Vail Daily for Friday the 16th of December. And on the cover, Chase Abrams of Avon leaves the White Room on the opening of the Back Bowls Thursday in Vail. Sun Up, Teacup, China, and Siberia Bowls opened for the season. You know, I was wondering why there's so many people going to the lifts. That's why they wanted to check all that out. But that leads us into our headlines for today. Bowling on Vail's birthday. Not that kind of bowling. We're back bowling. The resort celebrates 60th anniversary by dropping the ropes on the back bowls, bringing total terrain to 3,200 acres as snow keeps on piling up. And that kind of continues into the stories today. Happy 60th Vail. We got a photo page with a cake and everything. So they brought a big cake up to the top of Eagle's Nest. They had DJs spinning tunes up at Eagle's Nest as well. They've got the new ice bar open for you. Fresh tracks, a little bit of cake, champagne toast. It was all going on yesterday, and it's going to continue throughout this weekend and probably this whole season. But we also want to let you know what's going on in the entertainment world. So it's Villar's 25th anniversary as well. So we have some special package deals going on for the 20th anniversary season. We just have with a Nutcracker this weekend. Then next week we're bringing in more artists, and we've got the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the musical. We're going to check out the newly installed Rapato Family Chandelier. It's a 205-piece Chihuly chandelier. Dale Chihuly, of course, the wonderful glass artist. If you've been at the Bellagio in Las Vegas, he did all the glass art up there. So you can find out about this package and how you can maybe get some holiday gifts just from the Villar Performing Arts Center. And then also in this week's news, we've got the weekend picks, and we got a lot of things to talk about with that. Of course, the Vail 60th anniversary celebrations are included in that. Nutcracker Ballet. We also have some things going on at the theater. Santa and a movie. You can choose from The Grinch or Home Alone. And so a couple different fun things to do. Swing into Christmas, some ice skating going on. So check that out in today's entertainment section. And then in sports, well, we've got Michaela Schifrin and River Radames. They're taking to YouTube to give fans an inside look. So if you want to find out kind of what's happening with the White Circus and what they're doing over in Europe right now, they don't come home for quite a long time. You can find out in today's paper. And then we've got the U.S. Grand Prix happening over at Copper Mountain. Big half pipe and big air competition. And it is officially competition season at Copper Mountain again. So on Wednesday, December 14th, the Toyota U.S. Grand Prix and Visa Big Air snowboard and ski competitions kicked off. And Taylor Gold from Summit County, he is headlining that first day. So check it out, and you can go and check that out in person for free if you want to make the drive on over to Copper Mountain. Also in today's paper, hey, Art Weekly is back. This is a great feature that they had this summer. It's going to let you know about some of the art galleries and jewelry boutiques. And Koji Kawamoto, the pearl expert, is going to be back in town at Carrots with Dan Talene. He's so great. He can match the girl with the pearl. And they even have pearls for guys, too, different types of necklaces. So read a little bit more about him in today's paper. But now we want to give you a look at the roads. So we only got 1 inch of new snow yesterday at Vail and Beaver Creek, but it sure wreaked havoc in the high country over Vail Pass, the approaches to Eisenhower Tunnel. My husband was driving home from Denver last night, DIA, picking up my stepdaughter at the airport, and they did not get home till 4 in the morning. The plane came in at 1:30 a.m. They got home. It took them 3 hours to get here. So a little bit of fog this morning, especially in the higher elevations. but we will see a little bit of sunshine, but not a lot of high temperatures to melt things off. And you can see those on ramps and off ramps, those are still pretty icy. The main interstates are actually pretty clear, but those off ramps, those roundabouts, those side streets, stop signs, parking lots do slow it down around those areas. And there's actually quite a bit of closures in eastern Colorado. If you're going over the river and through the woods already to get your holiday travel started, well, we've got closures due to high winds and ground blizzards in the eastern plains of Colorado. That's I-76 in both directions. And then this goes into Nebraska as well. So if you are traveling and driving good to take a look at cotrip.org to find out just what's going on. But that was the big announcement. Yesterday, they actually did a closure on Vail Pass at 10 a.m. to do some avalanche mitigation. So yeah, so that's kind of a little bit of what's going on with the roads out there. Slow it down, allow plenty of extra time, and be prepared for more traffic. Tonight, there'll be a lot of traffic coming in from the Front Range, from the airport as well. Some of the kids are going to be having next week off of school. A lot of them are waiting till the following week and doing more vacation time on the back end after New Year's. So it's kind of interesting to see when the school breaks are happening, but traffic is going to pick up. And then we always have that Sunday traffic that we see going back down from the mountains to the Front Range, either to the airports or to the metropolitan area. So it's just nice to know the flow and the pattern that happens here throughout the high country. But a few things going on this weekend. We have dinner, instead of dinner in a movie, well, it's Santa movie, and it's going to be in the morning, actually. So for $15, and this is a fundraiser for Edwards Elementary. So for $15, you get your photo ops with Santa. Those will start at 9:30 a.m. And then after that, your choice. Do you want Dr. Seuss The Grinch? Do you want Home Alone? Maybe the whole family's going and a couple people want one or the other. We're going to have a s'mores bar. We're going to have hot cocoa. There's even mimosas there as well. So it should be a lot of fun at the Riverwalk Theater. And they do such a good job of being a true community theater owned by locals, operated by locals, employing locals. And that's going to be their fun thing with Santa this weekend. If you want to get that Santa trip out of the way in the morning, head to Riverwalk Theater. But let's take it back outside to Megan and see where she has roamed to in Vail Village. All right, what's going on, Megan? Hi.
Little frigid out here, and it's actually really loud because the dumpster trucks are here. So I had to kind of schedule. So I'm over by the gondola.
Okay.
And I wanted to show you. So anybody should come by. If you didn't see the Vail Daily yesterday, which was actually spectacular with the old logo and stuff, we do have these magazines at the Welcome Center, and there's some great articles in there about the history of Vail. So come on by the Welcome Center and pick one of those up when you have a chance.
Good.
So, no one's in line yet. Maybe they're just kind of taking their time with a little bit of a cocoa or coffee this morning, hanging out and watching us.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe they are maybe their legs are a little sore from, skiing down at China, Siberia. I mean, when you think about everything they open, teacup, just pretty amazing what they were able to get open. And, John LeConte from the Vail Daily was out there, and he said it was, right at China Bowl, if you don't go far enough over, you can kind of get stuck in that area. So John had the GoPro going yesterday for the rope drop, and then you could see the people down below. Some of them are walking out, some of them are just kind of shuffling out. There's that little flat spot that could be tricky, especially on a snowboard. So he kept on going around that catwalk, and then was able to get down probably the Poppy Fields West would be a good option for you. But it's deep back there. It's looking good.
So you know what they're setting up for? I'm sorry. That's why I think it's so loud. They're setting up for the vendor village that's going to be beginning at 3 o'clock today, right here at the base of Gondola. So they'll have like the Nature Valley tent, the Toyota tent. So they're kind of setting up tents. So it should be kind of busy this afternoon.
Yeah, and you know what? DJ Pippin is going to be spinning tunes starting at 10, going all the way till 3. So there's going to be a fun vibe down there. Get your weekend started a little bit early this afternoon.
Yeah, so I think that's why it's kind of a little bit loud, because they're kind of wheeling in some tents and stuff like that.
Okay. Any activity with the gondola? Are they getting the employees up, or that might have already happened? I bet.
I think you only see employees out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the guests are kind of taking their time, which they should,
Yeah.
because it is a little frigid. But what is the temperature about right now? Is it like
Well,
6?
okay, you know what? So what we've been seeing is anywhere from like about 10 below up on the mountain, but here in the
Yeah.
village, it's right kind of around zero right now. So we're looking at
Woo!
one above here in Vail. And if we look at some of the other locations, so Denver 23, Eagle is 6 below right now, and Edwards is 2 below, Avon is 1 above. So all across the valley, we are looking at cool, cool temperatures this morning. Hey, but I see the blue sky. We've not seen
I
that.
know. I didn't know that was coming out so quick. So I'm excited. I'm ready to put some shades on.
I know, I know. I'm ready to like get a little sunshine. I'm ready to wear some sunglasses. Hey, but Megan, no sunglasses on the hill today. You're gonna want goggles. You're gonna want the balaclava probably, the helmet.
Yeah.
Get the vents closed. Hand
Yeah.
warmers. I'd go with mittens
Yep.
today, and your warmest ski outfit or snowboard outfit.
I know. Can you imagine back in the day how cold and how slow the chairlifts were
I
to get
know.
up on the mountain? Now you got this high-speed gondolas, and you can go into Mid-Vale at the 10th and warm up if you feel like it, or go up to Buffalo. So
Yeah.
when they got rid of Chair 10 on Highline, that was like the slowest lift, and it was kind of a bittersweet moment for me because I kind of enjoyed it because it was so slow, but it's
You
now
could take a
all the
nap
lifts are
on it.
huge.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Many people may not
Right.
realize this, but when they installed the Gondola One for the 50th anniversary, when the gondola cars come around that base terminal, there's actually a little charge that goes through, and it heats up the seats. So when you get
Oh my
on,
God.
you're kind of like, oh wow, and that's what they did. Yeah. So it's not heat all the way through. It just when they come down to the bottom terminal, it just kind of like injects this little
Yeah.
charge, and then it
Then
warms up. So by the time you
you
get to
got
the
your free
top,
Wi-Fi on there.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
And all
Okay.
those passengers that don't want to ski can just do the scenic ride for $56, and they
Yeah.
can kind of enjoy the heated seats and the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and the great views. You get some good pictures from there. All right, but hey, you know
Yeah.
what? We're going to take it over to the outlets at Silverthorne right now and check out Under Armour, a great store. Lindsey Vaughn is a big fan of Project Rock. Lindsay's going to actually be in town this weekend doing a book signing. Alert, newsflash, Sunday at Gorsuch from 4 to 6. But she's a big fan of Under Armour, so let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziglin, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here today to share with you some amazing looks from Under Armour. And first, before we get started, be sure and pick up your savings card booklet at the Colorado Welcome Center. It's totally free because at Under Armour, you can save an additional 25% off one item. So now, let's see the fabulous fashions. Rachel! Rachel's here in her black stormproof and warm puffer jacket. She has her pink cold gear layer on, her fitted black tie-dye leggings. She also has her black around town gloves, love them. And she has her Sonic shoes. Whole outfit would be $438, comes to $237. Rachel's gonna save $200.91, all from Under Armour. Thanks, Rachel. And next comes Enza. Enza's looking fabulous in her iridescent pink insulated coat. Super warm and super cute. She's got her black and white stripe 3/4 zip top on. She has her black and white leggings, her pigtail hat, of course, all around town gloves, and her infinite shoes. Whole outfit would be $319, comes to $176. Enza is saving $143. Thanks, Enza. And now, it's all up to you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth has on the cutest outfit. She's got her aqua teal infrared cold gear hoodie on. She also has her fabulous teal turtleneck on. She has her fun seafoam headband. She has her compressed leggings, which I love, so comfy. Her round town mittens and her platinum charged Rogue running shoes. Whole outfit would be $458, comes to $244. She's saving $213. Way to go, Elizabeth. Looking great. And Maddie. So Maddie has on one of my favorites. She's got her Cold Gear black vest on, super stylish and super warm. She also has her pink 3/4 zip Cold Gear top on. She has her mauve compression tights on. She has her knit hat, her knit all around town gloves, and her charged Gemini shoes. $363 retail, $193 outlet. She's saving $169.90. Thank you, Maddie. And next we have Yandel. Yandel. Hello, Yandel. Here he is. He's in Under Armour. He's got his Cold Gear insulated hoodie coat on. He has his graffiti hoodie on, his sweatpants, his yellow beanie, his charged yellow shoes, which are all right now 2 for $80. Oh my gosh. His backpack, which is buy one, get one at 80% off. So his whole outfit would be $322. Comes to $167 right here at Under Armour outlet, saving $154. Thanks, Yandel. Okay, Anna Nicole, here you go, girl. She's got on one of my favorite coats ever. It's a pink faux fur hoodie jacket, her purple abstract hoodie. She has her black legging, her black striped beanie and gloves, and her Pursuit shoes. Again, 2 for $80 for the shoes. $225 retail, comes to $134. She's saving $90. Thanks, Anna Nicole. And now Marina. Marina's here, and one of my favorites too, because it's all part of the Project Rock movement. She has her fleece jacket on, which is a gorgeous color of gray blue. Her Project Rock tee, she has her Project Rock compression burgundy print leggings, her Project Rock hat, her maroon tote bag, and her cutting-edge, innovative shoes. Whole outfit would be $475, comes to $300. Oh my goodness, she's saving $175. Looking great, Marina, and thanks to Project Rock. These are some of the great examples of savings you can find every day at the outlets at Silverthorne.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery stands for providing the highest quality of care to our unique patient population here in the mountains.
I think that what makes us unique is that we really are practicing groundbreaking techniques, yet, we practice it in a small town environment. Our patients are our neighbors, and our kids go to school with their kids.
I think every one of our docs treat their patients like their family. Our goal is to keep you active, doing the things you want to do, and we'll map out a road to success to get you there.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
All right, we're looking at chilly temperatures this morning, but the snow is so good. You're going to want to get out there. And we dropped the ropes on China Bowl, Siberia Bowl, Teacup Express. All those areas are going to be open, bringing the totals of acreage up to 3,200. So that is awesome. That was the big news yesterday. Back bowls, we weren't quite sure when they were going to open, but I think they just decided, hey, it's Vail's birthday. let's get them open. And they were ready. We have already over 120 inches over at Vail. Lifts open at 9 today and at 8:30 over at Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek has expanded some of their lift options. You can now get connected from Avon to Beaver Creek through the Weston Riverfront Resort and Spa gondola. So we've got 16 lifts open. That'll connect you to the landing, which has the lower and upper Beaver Creek Mountain Express lifts. That brings you all the way to the top of Strawberry Park, or you can peel off and you can go to Betcher Gulch as well. Now, I do believe we're opening up Arrowhead tomorrow. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I've heard kind of through the grapevine. And that kind of fits the timing of usually when we see Arrowhead open for the season. Arrowhead and Betcher Gulch lifts, those two lifts will close at 3:30. And then Main Mountain over at Beaver Creek, those lifts will close at 4. So 8:30 to 4 on Main Mountain, and then a little bit shorter to get you back over, just in case your car is parked there, your kids are in ski school. We want to make sure that you have time to get back to Main Mountain. So exciting news out there. 1 inch new to report once again. We're seeing some blue sky for the first time in a couple of days, but our temperatures, like I mentioned, chilly, and we're not going to really see much above the teens for today. The sun might make it feel a little bit warmer, but still, we're going to have a little bit of wind to deal with as well. And with that comes wind chill. So our wind chill values could be a bit on the cold side today. So definitely watch for the frostbite. Take plenty of hot chocolate breaks if you need. And gondola runs. Ride the gondolas. That's maybe going to keep you just a little bit warmer out there on the slopes. Now for tomorrow, we will see more sunshine Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures warming up into the mid-20s and then low 30s for Sunday. Monday, same kind of a thing. We'll see some of those warmer temperatures as well, and we'll see some more sunshine. So that's a little look at what's going on with the weather and your mountain report. Once again, 1 inch new over at Vail and Beaver Creek. Okay, all right. Are we going to talk about, let's let you know what's going on with the party. Yesterday we had the tree lighting, the children's fountain. We had the toast up at 1 o'clock at the Eagle Bond Gondola. And I wonder, so today, what we're going to do for the celebrations, we're going to let you ski all day. We've got the vendor village that'll be going on from when the lifts open to 3 o'clock. DJ Pippin will be spinning from 10 till 3. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then the free concert in Mountain Plaza. This will feature Mountain Bros. So that should be a fun show going on this afternoon. So check that out. And that'll be in the Funk District. And then Chris Caldron, who was the DJ yesterday, he'll be there too. So we have 3 different bands that will start at 4. Bands or DJs. But let's bring in Megan, and we can talk a little bit about this, because she knows what's going on too. All right, so that's the tree. So it was a different location this year.
It's beginning to look so pretty. So they did light it last night. And did you get to come?
I did not. I did not able. I was still working when that was happening at 5 p.m. Yeah. But yes, I saw the tree. I saw the tree yesterday. So it was great that they brought that up and everything. So we're excited about that. But we're also excited about how everything's going to continue throughout the weekend. So we've got the music and the DJ this afternoon. And then tomorrow, we're bringing things back up the mountain. We're going to have the DJ back up at Eagle's Nest at that new ice bar. And Megan, do you know the story behind the ice bar?
I do. The little pranks at the
we're freezing. I wonder if it's cold out there for the phone.
It's in that magazine. Yeah. Yesterday, I was working yesterday, so I asked some people, and they were up there. They said, so I'm excited to go check it out this weekend. I'm off this weekend, so I'll be.
Okay. Hey, we're going to let you refresh and maybe warm up the phone. It's cold. You know how your batteries die. We do this whole show on phones. So, but if you're looking for a little place to warm up after the slopes, one of the closest places you can go to in Lionshead, well, it's El Sabor. When you cross that skier bridge, you just hang a quick left and you're there. So let's check that out. Ty Diaz had a chance to go there and grab some eats and drinks.
All right, if you're looking for a place that has happy hour, I know a place in Lionshead, not too far from the Eagle Bond Gondola, number 19, in Lion's Head, right by the skier bridge. And if you're looking for their menu, once you get here, there's a QR code, and I'm taking a look at it right now. I'm talking about El Sabor, and it is a Latin American cuisine that you can find here, authentic Mexican food and tequila bar. And much like you, if you're sitting at a bar, let's order a drink. Let's meet the bartender, Holly, right now. Holly, welcome to Vail Daily Live. Thank you for having us.
Hello.
Known for your tequila bar, and you have a signature drink here. People love the
Lot of
micheladas,
tequila.
they love the margaritas, but you guys take it a little further. Everything is made in-house, fresh ingredients. What do you have for
So
us
today we're going to do a jalapeno cilantro margarita.
Ooh.
So first we're going to use our jalapeno infused tequila with our triple sec. And so we'll do 1.5 ounces of the jalapeno tequila and 1/2 ounce of triple sec. We will add some fresh cilantro into that as well. A little bit of jalapeno bitters.
Wow.
That's
Never
what makes
heard
the
of
drink. All right. And our house-made margarita mix to top it off. Give it a little shake. And then that is your jalapeno cilantro margarita.
There it is, the training wheels. Got the lime right there, salt on the rim just the way we like it. Some like to use a straw, some don't like to use a straw, but for me, I'm gonna take this one to the head. Everything's so fresh.
So good.
And delicious. You ever get the salt? Yeah, it's time for another sip. Oh, that is fantastic. Look at, I'm really happy with this.
Glad you
I'm
like
sure you
it.
hear this all the time.
It's our most popular margarita by far. It's my personal favorite as well.
On that Sunday fun day, I'm sure people are looking for the hair of the dog, michelada.
A little michelada.
For those learning about what that
My
is.
favorite hair of the dog.
Oh, it's. And what is a michelada?
So it's a beer of your choice, spices, and tomato juice. So we're gonna rim it with some tahini, which gives a little spicy finish at the end. Put just a couple ice cubes in there. And then we're going to take a couple dashes of hot sauce.
Whoa. Maybe that's the secret ingredient for hair of the dog, the spices?
A little bit of Worcestershire. Fresh squeezed lime juice. We'll use Pacifico in this case because that's what I usually do.
Pacifico?
Pacifico. You can use whatever you want, whatever your preference is. Top it off with tomato juice. Give it a little bit of a stir. And we'll top you off with a lime wedge.
Served
There
tall,
you go.
very similar to a Bloody Mary, but kind of like a bloody beer.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to take a taste of this one too. My first time having a michelada.
They're tasty.
It's probably your first time having one too. You can do so at El Sabor. Have to chase it back with something. To be responsible, thank you very much. The food's here. To be responsible, they say, even to make sure that you don't have a hangover, you should eat while drinking. Ty's double fisting again. All right, so food, we ordered ahead. What do I have here?
This is the barbacoa tacos. So our barbacoa is made in-house. It's marinated overnight. We top it with pickled onions, cotija cheese, cilantro, and then you get a choice of side. In this case, it's beans and rice, and a couple lime wedges.
El Sabor in Lion's Head. They have tacos. You have authentic Mexican food here. But the rumor has it that you are known for your burger.
Oh, the burgers. The burgers are the best. 2 double patties, but they're thin, and that's what makes it. It's the best. You gotta come in for the burger.
Again, you can find El Sabor in Lion's Head right by the skier bridge outside, right by the Eagle Bound Gondola, number 19, on the snow, maybe 30 footsteps from the base. Happy hour, operate, 3 to 6 for your happy hour. Special
3 to 6
pricing.
every day, even on the weekends.
And the special pricing you have for during happy hour
Yep,
on
we've
drinks.
got $3 draft beers, $6 margaritas, 2 tacos for $5. You have the choice of chicken or carnitas. And then we also do a $10 burger. It's a bacon cheeseburger. Comes with a side of fries, and that's a good opportunity to come in and try our burger.
Looking around, as you can see, it is family friendly, and so are the price points. You can find El Sabor's menu online. And what's your website so they can check out the menu?
elsaborvail.com. Yep.
I have to take another bite. Thank you.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Celebration we've already kicked off with. Yep, that's it. So that's the Simonton observation deck. And it lets you know, that little sign that's on kind of the right-hand side, that lets you know all about the Mountain of the Holy Cross. Now there's a wedding deck that's still a little further away that you cannot see. Oh, that was a cool view of Eagle's Nest. And you may notice when you go to the Simonton observation deck that was right on the kind of the lower right-hand side of that corner, there's a sign that says Mountain of the Holy Cross. So what's really neat is it basically frames that view. And it's a great photo opportunity, that sort of thing. So if you're going up there, don't strap your skis and boards on right away. Explore a little bit and check it out, especially that new ice bar. But what a big celebration we had yesterday. The official date of Vail's anniversary, December 15th, 1962 is when it opened up. And wow, it was a rush to get it open, but they made it happen. And so exciting to learn a little bit about the stories of the past and how Vail came about. But what a great birthday present to have the back bowls open. So teacup, China bowl, Siberia bowl, those all opened yesterday, and there was a lot of people that got out there for it. One of those was John LeConte with the Vail Dailies. So let's get a sneak peek at what it looks like in the back bowls if you haven't been back there yet.
Hello and welcome to the Vail Dailies on the Hill. It is the 15th of December 2022, a Thursday, also Vail's 60th anniversary. And as a nice anniversary present, we can see that China Bowl is now open. So we're going to take our introductory run this season through China Bowl. Oh wow, there's people waylaid. There's people waylaid out in the bowl. Looks like a wasteland out there. Okay, giving it a minute, and looks like there's even more people there. So I went to a different spot, and I'm just gonna try to make it around everybody. Okay, no problem for me. I didn't have an issue, but plenty of people behind me that did, so be careful. All right, China Bowl, dragon's teeth. Look at, they're covered. The teeth are covered. Oh yeah. Woo.
I love it. I love it. The teeth are covered. The dragon teeth are covered. If you know what you're talking about, he's talking about that section of China Bowl. So it's amazing. 120 inches of snow already, over 100 inches over at Beaver Creek as well. So Beaver Creek, Vail 120, Beaver Creek coming in over 100 this early in the season. But that was a look at what it looked like yesterday when they dropped the ropes in China Bowl, and what he meant about those people being waylaid. Sometimes if you enter a little too early, you go down, but then it flattens out, especially when there's a lot of snow, especially on a snowboard. So that's why people were like kind of taking their gear off, walking a little bit. So what he did, he went around that, and then he got a better pitch. So yeah, and then you can also go down to Teacup. That's where they're doing right now, or you can continue and go to Chair 21. He went down to Teacup and then kind of ended it there. But wow, everyone's enjoying it. And what a great birthday present to have for Vail Mountain. But let's bring in Megan and talk a little bit about the birthday celebrations. Okay, Megan, you can stay inside.
I did warm up.
Okay, I know it's cold out. Oh, you're in front of the Red Lion.
Yeah, so I decided to go in front of the Red Lion just because I wanted to that's where the first medical center was from, 62, 63, 64. People are coming up already. Look at all these people.
Yeah, wow.
So,
they heard about the bat bulls.
So their first baby, Carl Eaton, was born at the Red Lion.
Oh, wow. I know. Carl Eaton, the son of Earl Eaton, the co-founder of Vail. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, the Red Lion, we had the Vail Village Inn and the Lodge at Vail. They were the first real buildings, the hotels, but then it wasn't. Larry and Marge Burdick built that shortly after, and it really was a catch-all for, whether it was the bar and the restaurant and then acting as the medical facility. So, yeah. Pretty interesting.
And it was actually... Yeah, I'm sorry. It was actually a hotel inn, so they had 7 kids, so they kind of filled up their own rooms.
I know. Oh my gosh. What a bunch of characters those people were back in the day. But yeah, the Red Lion still has that red and white striped awning. It's changed a little bit here and there, but it still pretty much has that character of what it was like back in the day. I love going in there and looking at all the photos. So much history on all those walls and everything, and the live music. But yeah, the very first baby, Carl Eaton, born right there at the Red Lion.
Yeah, the photos are actually really neat. They're all in the restaurants, all throughout the restaurant, on all the walls.
Okay.
So definitely take a lap through there.
Okay. And then today, so what we were mentioning earlier when you were over by the Christmas tree, today we're going to continue with the celebrations with the vendor booths being built up right down there at the base. We'll have a lot of fun little activations. Maybe you can get a Nature Valley granola bar down there, and DJ Pippin will be spinning from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then this afternoon, we've got the concert, the Funk District. Chris Caldron, who was the DJ up at Eagle's Nest yesterday, and then Mountain Rose. And then tomorrow, we're going to be bringing more live music back to the base at Solaris. Sun Squabby, Boot Juice, and Marvel Years will be at Solaris Plaza at 4 p.m. But before that, we're going to bring you up to the Eagle's Nest Ice Bar. And that'll be kicking off at 1 p.m. And this is a throwback to one of those famous stories. There was a lot of characters. There was some joking, some practical jokes, and a lot of different things happening in Vail's early days. And the Ice Bar is one of the infamous stories that were going on back in the day.
Yes, I know. They have the Ice Bar going to be open at Wildwood and at Eagle's Nest. I don't think the Wildwood available right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's open quite yet.
The chairlift.
Yeah, they're going to get those chairlifts all figured out, and they'll bring that out. But I've heard the stories of Bill Whiteford. So in Dick Hauserman's book called The Inventors of Vail, Dick was one of the original board of directors on Vail Mountain and was, such a big fan of Vail all throughout his life up here. But he wrote that book, and there's one chapter dedicated to Bill Whiteford and his antics. And one of those antics was opening up this ice bar on the mountain. And then Vail Associates was like, wait, you don't have permission. You don't even have a liquor permit. What are you doing? And then, okay, they'd shut him down. And then he'd build it back up again. They'd shut him down. This was going on for about 2 months. And then finally, the U.S. Forest Service shut him down because on his sun umbrellas, he had Carpano, like he was advertising foreign liquor. And they're like, okay, that's what we're going to get you for advertising the Carpano, just like a vermouth and everything. And there's the pictures of the umbrellas. There's Bill right in the center. But super funny of what he was doing.
Classic story. I love it.
Yeah, and then I think ski patrollers would roll by there at the end of the day and like sneak some liquor. You know, it was shenanigans back in those early, I call it the Wild West days of Vail.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. Yeah, the Wild Boys. So the Solaris should be happening this afternoon. Their show starts at 4:00. The Mountain Rose, DJ Cauldron, Funk District. So dress warm.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there'll be quite a gathering right around there.
Yeah.
Should be at the Solaris today and then tomorrow again.
Yep.
And then also don't forget Silent Disco over at Lion's Head at 4:00.
Yeah, they've been doing that quite a bit on Fridays from 4 to 7, and you just put the headphones on and have some fun. And then on Sunday, we're doing a few things. We'll still have the vendor village and the DJ spinning right down at the basic Gondola 1, but they're bringing back the Dine with the Dogs, and they had this last year. And if you're familiar, up at the top of chairs 4, 5, and 11, they have Henry's Hut. Rest in peace, Henry. He was our original Avalanche dog. But they're doing the Dine with the Dogs, and you get to meet the dogs, take pictures. It's just a cool way to interact with the dogs.
So cute.
Yeah.
You're gonna have so much fun.
Yes.
Dogs just make you happy. They make everybody happy.
Yeah. So that'll be going on 10:30 to 11:30. And if you want, you can have an early lunch, maybe stop by Buffalo's, grab a bite, go over to the yurt. There it is, right by them. But just neat to watch them do their drills and the dog training, a little question answer session. That's all going to be out there on the menu for you over at Eagle's Nest. So that's kind of how we're winding down the 60th, the official weekend. But as you mentioned, I think we're gonna be celebrating all season long. So let's take it to a quick break. We'll come back with a bit more. We've got another weather to give you, and maybe a few more things to send you on your way today.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Hi, my name is Carrie Mae Wack, and I'm with the Eagle Valley Library District, and today I'm at our Eagle branch featuring our Spark Studio. So this is our maker space lab, or the place where you can come try new technology. We have software, hardware, pretty much anything that you can use to make and create. We have some sort of version in our maker space. Thanks for checking out the Spark Studio with me today. Make sure to come back to the Eagle Public Library and check it out for yourself.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
All right, I want to thank Grand Hyatt Vail for this Weather and Mountain Report. We just saw that beautiful video of their property, Chair 20, just right outside your door. And don't forget, they're celebrating their 40th anniversary. So at the Yoshimi pop-up, they're doing small sushi boats for 40 and large for 60. I mean, this is a great deal. It's only going through the 19th, so take advantage of that. Or if you want to ring in a little holiday cheer, they've got these awesome Chambord drinks that are just $10 in their lobby bar in the Gessner. So stop by here after skiing and maybe get some sushi or get some drinks. And yeah, we were here this summer. It is a good time. We had the big boat and we ate it all. Yes, we tried it all. We tried pretty much the whole menu. It was a very filling evening. But here's a quick look at your weather before we send you on your way today. We are going to see actual sunshine today, some blue skies, but the temperatures aren't going to match that. It's going to be still pretty chilly. The sun might make it feel a little bit warmer, but we're going to have some wind chill factoring in today. Right now, we are still just barely above zero in Vail, in Avon, in Edwards. We're about 4 below in Eagle right now. And then up on the mountain, a little bit cooler for you as well. 1 inch of new snow in the last 24 hours at both Vail and Beaver Creek, putting us well above the 100-inch mark for this part of the season. Now, we don't really have any snow in the forecast till next week. So we'll have sunshine today, tomorrow, and Sunday. We'll have more sunshine on your Saturday. Temperatures into the 20s, into the low 30s by Sunday. Those overnight lows are still getting pretty low, into the single digits, maybe even some sub-zero temperatures going with that. So allow plenty of hot chocolate breaks. Lifts are going to open at 8:30 over at Beaver Creek. Still 9 o'clock today. I think this weekend is when we're going to start switching that to an earlier time. So just be aware of that for you. But great time to get out to be here because we did open a lot more terrain, bringing our acreage up to 3,200 acres on Vail Mountain with those back bowls being open. Not all of them, but quite a bit of the back bowls are open. But let's bring in Megan, say goodbye. She was a trooper today, hanging out in that cold, cold weather. And all right. Okay, you're back by the transportation center where it all began today.
Yeah, it was a great morning. It's kind of warming up. We're getting to a whopping 3.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh. Well, I think once that sun comes up, it'll feel a little better. But wind chill factor, I think it is going to be a chilly one. But don't let that keep you inside. There's plenty of ways to stay warm.
Yeah, people are coming in.
Wow.
In droves. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's getting busy already.
Okay, cool. Well, and Megan, if we want to find you today, I know you're going over to the Welcome Center in Lions Head. You guys are such a great resource for things going on.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, come visit. We're open every day till 5, 9 to 5. So I'll be at Lions Head.
Okay, you gonna hop on that? Are you gonna hop on the bus? Go back to Lions Head?
I am.
Okay. All right. Okay, thanks, Megan, for all the reporting today. Thanks to everyone for watching. Oh, you know what? Did we have any chat today? Rachel, let me check this out because we always want to know what we're doing and what you guys are doing. I know that I spoke to the Colorado kid already this morning, John Shannon. He called in from Long Island. I'm going to give him my World Cup hat. So he was asking me some questions about that. But always fun to chat in and find out where you're watching from. Sheila Foss gave us a like. Thank you, Sheila, for that. And once again, if you want to chat with us during the live show, you're able to. And then you can watch us on outside television, just on your regular big screen at home. And so we always love to just make sure we have anyone chime in. If they have any questions, we will let them know what's going on. More celebrations happening today, tonight, and Sunday for Vail's 60th. So make sure you take part in this awesome celebration. We'll see you tomorrow.